Okay, so in this session, means today, okay, yes. So in this session, I'm just going to cover the basics of blueprint. Right? Here we will learn about the blueprints, how it works, and second we will see the blueprint editor interface. We will understand event begin play and event tick, which is the main or basic command of Unreal Engine, where like you play the game, it start with that particular nodes only. Right? We'll understand the print string function and variables. Okay, right? So before this, I'm just going to start with software, which is Unreal Engine. Okay, go to in the start menu and just start Epic Games Launcher. So before doing this, we will understand the basics of blueprint and what is the blueprint, right? So blueprint is the visual programming which is developed by the Epic Games for Unreal Engine to create gameplay. Getting it? Understanding, Mr. Sahil?
Yes.
Blueprint is a visual programming. Like in any other software, if you are using like Unity, there you have to write the scripts, you have to make the sentences, right? And like there, if you face any errors, like you won't able to compile your programs. So in the Unreal Engine, you can directly like play with different nodes, and the visual programming concept is totally based on the nodes. Here you get in process and output process. Getting my point? If you want to write the program, then you have to only implement the nodes, basics node and the built-in nodes. Both are the different nodes here, right? So I hope you understood what is blueprint. Got it? Again, I'm just starting with types of blueprint. Here we will learn types of blueprint. Here we can write the commands in two different ways. Okay, first is the label blueprint and second one is the blueprint class, right? So in the label blueprint, here we will have to type the programs within the label, or in the same label. If you want to design some programs, you want to write the commands for your game, then you have to play with only the same label, in the same label. Like when you design the games, right, you have to create the label 1, label 2, label 3, right? Scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. But here if you are doing scripting part, so when you are going to use the label blueprint, that time you have to work with the same label only, right? You cannot import or export the scripts to another label.
Okay.
Right? So I'll show you how we can work with label blueprint first. Okay? So like go to again here, I'm starting the software right here. Okay, go to Epic Launcher, right? So as we know, to start the software, just select the version of Unreal, right? It will take time. Okay, so like simple steps I'll show you the examples. right, and do the practice again and again. Then you will able to understand how we can execute the programs. Right, I'll give you the simple steps in the level blueprints. Right, I'll share my PPT also, you all can check. So like from here, just create a new project again. I'm just selecting third person, go to next and give the location where you want to store your file or the project file, right, and I'm saying bp underscore basics right, create the project. Okay, so now go to here again in the level blueprint. Here we will see object, actor and actor component. So as we know, actors we can create from the place actors, right? When you import in the script panel, it's become components, actors, objects, everything. So there we have to manage these elements. So go to here, already I've started working with application directly, right? So go to here in the level blueprint, and from here just open level blueprint. But before starting this level blueprint, we have to create the level 1 first, right? So inside it I'm just going to create a folder, name is maps, and inside it I'm just going to create a new level, right, and I'm just going to say default one and file, save it, save current as, and inside the map I'll put the name level 0 1. I hope you understood till now. Yes. Right, now just here I'm going to do something. When like character will play, something should happen. Okay, just say play. From here check whether our character is working or not. Character is like moving here and there, like see. Okay, but in the program just I'm here going to create a logic. Okay, when like the character will enter in the room, then light should be visible. When character will enter in the room, light will turn on.
We are giving a command.
Yes, so for that thing I'm just going to create the logics here. So before creating the logics or doing the programs, we have to create a room first. Okay, so for this go to in the content, and inside it I'm going to create the wall, but here I'm not able to say the contents, default contents here. So what we have to do, I'm just going to add feature pack, content pack, starter content, import it. Yes, so now I have the ready objects, right? So just take this wall 400 by 300, right? Yes, this will be the wall. Again say Control W to make duplicate of it, right? And again say Alt and drag you will get the same duplicate object. Okay, and just place behind these objects. Right? Yes. Again, I'm just going to take the wall door. Right? Just keep it here and rotate it 90 degree. Okay. Again, make a duplicate of it again, and here I can say rotate only the 90 degree, right? And just say rotate like this. Yes, move it bit up and just place it here. Right? So this is the room. Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. So I have made a room here. Now just get a light from the actor's place first. Okay, here I explained. Create a new project, TPS, right? And go to in the actor's place, take light, create a point light in the scene, right? Go to here in the light section, and under this you will get point light. Just drag it to here, right? If you want to change the color of it, of this light, you can change from the detail panel. From here, like you change the color, okay, red, green, blue, everything is here. So like from here I'm directly selecting the color, this, right? Dismiss, say yes. Okay, go to file and just save it. Right, till now all clear? Great. So select the light first from the world outliner, and below in the detail section just do here rendering to false. I'm just going to make the program for this, then it will turn on, right? So already this is here now. Okay, great. So before entering in the interface of level blueprint, go to here and select the trigger box trigger, this one. Okay, just get it here, right? So this is the trigger, like this is the collision area. Like here we are going to define the area.
Okay.
When character will enter inside the area, it should
Active.
turn on or it should active. Okay, great. So just increase the size of
Trigger.
trigger, right?
Okay.
So this is the area, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So now this is my trigger box, collision area, right? And already we have used a point light here, right? And this one is our box trigger. Okay, so like two things you have to create here. First is light and second one is the
Trigger box.
trigger box, collision area. Okay, again just start working with label blueprint. From here I can select the open label blueprint, right? So here we are going to work for like creating blueprints, for blueprints. Okay, see this is the basic interface of blueprint editor. This is the blueprint editor. Here you have to create the functions, you have to create the logics, you have to build the programs inside this area only. So this is called blueprint editor, right? So in the left hand side if you see, this is the my blueprint, right? This is the toolbar, this one is the event graph,
Okay.
and in the right hand side if you see, this is details panel. From here you can set the properties, right? And here you will get the nodes. Here you will get the nodes. You can decide the nodes, which node you want to add here, right? So to access the nodes, just do right click and here you will see all the nodes, all actions for this blueprint. Like any commands you want to get from here, just type or search. Okay, so here if you see, by default I am getting two different nodes. One is I said event begin play and second one is the event take. I'll explain you both nodes, but right now I'm just going to work with different nodes. Okay, so just delete all these nodes because I don't required this time, so delete it. Great, now this is the blank area. Now go to here in the label, select the trigger box, go to here, right, do right click, and here if you see, this is the add event to trigger box. Add event to trigger box. Already we have selected the trigger box. Now just I am going to add the event into it. So simply just click here, go to inside the collision, add on actor begin overlap. When character will overlap the trigger box, then it should happen something. Okay, go to here and just say click. right?
Right.
Any problem?
No.
Okay, great. Now this is the begin overlap. Now again go to here and select the light. This is my point light, and again for this, for light, just we have to create the reference of light. So say create a reference to the point light. Getting it? Okay, so this is the point light. Now before like doing anything, here we have to call third person actor. So which is the third person actor? This character.
Character.
Yes, this actor. Right? Go to here. Now just say other actor and execute the pin. Say yes and say cast to third person character. Cast to third person character. This is the new node which I am going to call the third person actor, right? So for this light, just we have to set the visibility with this active command, right? Drag it to here and set visibility. Set visibility. This is the light component. Light component means the properties. If you want to set the visibility, then you have to play with these components.
Okay.
Right? Just drag it to here and here this is the exact execution pin, right? Connect with this. Now say save and compile. Now you want to check, you can, but before checking we have to enable this new visibility here. So just say true. Okay, go to compile and just save it again. Go to here and use play button. Just use W key. When character will enter, automatically light will turn on. I hope you understood. But when character is coming back, light should again turn off.
Yes.
It should turn off. Okay. So for this again we have to use the another nodes. When like going inside means begin overlap. Again we have to select the trigger. Where is my trigger? This.
Yeah.
Go to here and do right click, create add event for trigger box, collision. Here I am just going to say
Add actor and
end overlap.
okay.
Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay. Again take the reference light again. From here
Right.
select the light, go to again here and do right click, say
Reference.
create a reference to point light. Great. Now again we have to target to cast to
Trigger.
third person character. Getting it? Again here what we have to do, set visibility. Okay, select this and say set visibility, and here I am not going to enable this because now it's enabled here. Here we have to say the false, right? So connect with this and just say compile it and check from here. Okay, go to again inside this. Oh yes, it is happening. So now this is the label blueprint. Inside the label I am preparing these functions, but here now again I want to create the same home or same script. We have to create everything again and again. So this is the basic, or like you can say the disadvantages of label blueprint. But
So we have to create again and again.
yes,
There are
so
Same thing.
multiple house and we have to create blueprints
again and again you have to create everything again and again. Like
Trigger also. we
yes,
have to use.
again and again we have to create, like see, these nodes already we have created, but next time I want to create again this same event, then again we have to create the same nodes
In the same level or the another?
in the same level, or another label also you want to go for another label, there you also you have to create the same label blueprints.
So this is the
Getting my point? So
drawback
this
of
is,
level blueprint.
yes, so this is the difference between
Level blueprint
and blueprint class. But I am just going to show you this. This is called the blueprint class. So here once if you create the program, you can use multiple time or anywhere.
Okay.
So this is the main advantage of blueprint class. Getting my point?
Yes.
So this is the best way to create blueprint class logics, level blueprints logics. Okay, go to here. I'm just going to show you blueprint class. Right? I hope
Yes.
till now everything is clear. Great. Go to file. I'm just going to say new label. I'm taking again blank, okay, and just save it. Save current as, and use again same name, but here I'm just going to say 2, level 2. Save it. Okay. So now again start making a blueprint. So before doing anything here, just get a folder inside the content browser and create a new folder, say blueprint. Okay, inside it I'm just going to create a new blueprint class. Okay, so similarly here we have to work, but this is the different way to create. Just to right click, here you will get blueprint class, or else in the green button if you click, there also you will get the same option, blueprint class, right? So from here we were worked with label blueprint, right? And from here I can work with blueprint class. Say click, right? So these are the pick parent class. These are the parents class. Like in the scene we are going to use this class as an actor. So this is the parent class. Inside it I am going to add subclass or subcomponents or the components. Means this is like a parent, and these are the components or the childs. Getting my point? This is the laptop, this is the parent, but these are the example of components, subcomponents.
So these are the subcomponents.
No. These are the parent class.
Okay, parent class.
But here I am going to work with actor.
Okay.
These are the parent class, common classes. You get actor, pawn, character, player controller, game mode base, actor component, scene component. So these are the parent class types. But here I am going to work for actor only. Right? Click here. Understood
Yes.
what I did?
Yes.
Again I am just deleting this. Again right click, go to here, blueprint class.
Actor.
I'm choosing this one only. Why? An actor, an object that can be placed or spawned in the world. Like everywhere we can use this actor. Right? So click here and just say what blueprint class. Home. I'm going to use again the home or the house underscore BP. So here I'm going to design everything inside this blueprint class. I'm going to design everything. If you see, this is the blueprint editor of blueprint class. Yes. Now if you see, this is bit same, but here if you see, this is the viewport, construction script and event graph. In the level blueprints you don't get
This
construction
two.
script and
Viewport.
viewport. Rest all are like same, but if you see, this is the blueprint, and there if you see, level blueprint. Okay, this is the same toolbar. My components here, extra you get the components. From here you have to add like everything. This is my blueprint, right? And this in the right hand side you get every time details. So this is the detail panel. Right. Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now if you see here, these are again the nodes which I am getting here by default. Okay, just delete all this. Right now I don't need these nodes, just delete it. Okay, great. So I'm working in event graph. So here in the viewport, like here I'm going to create the home inside this blueprint class.
Okay.
So again we have to add the components. So these are the example of components. Like inside it you can import lights, static meshes, right? Okay, audio, cube, everything is here, camera, spring arm. So these are the example of components. Okay, like if I want to add the cube, right? This is the cube, but inside it, in the cube, I'm just taking the reference of it, and in the right hand side, in the detail menu, detail panel, see the static meshes. From here I can change. Like I want those walls which is in the content browser, right? Just do click and select wall. Which one? 400 by 300. Right? Say Control and W. Again make duplicate of it. Say Control and W. Okay, and rotate it 90 degree. Yes. And again we have to get the door. Alt and drag. Oh, Control W. Sorry. Control and W. But here I am just taking another reference of wall door. Wall door. Yes. 400 by 300. Yes. Right? Again use this Control W and like do rotate 90 degree again. Scale it. Okay. As I said, already we have created the house model. Here we have to add light or and trigger box. These two elements we have to add here also. In the same way which we did in the label blueprint, here also you have to do the same. Okay, click here and add light. Where is light? Just search light, point light. Okay, and if you want to increase the intensity, you can increase, right? Like I want to get again the duplicate of it. Okay. No. Now again add what? Trigger box.
Trigger.
Collision. We have to say collision. Okay, go to add component, say collision. See, box collision.
Okay.
Right. So in the level, like there we have to get in the level blueprint, there we are getting the option for trigger box, but here we have to add the collision box, right? Everything we have to do in the same way. Right? Just do save. Right? Okay. So light is here and the collision box is also here. Now we have to play with the logics here. Right? Now everything is clear, but one more thing we have to do, that is the light part. First, what we have to do here?
Enable.
Yes. Say false. Okay. Now go to again in the event graph. Right? Select the box. Means collision box.
Collision.
Yes. Rename it. Say collision
Or trigger.
underscore box. Right? Get this. This is the collision box, but here I have to select as a reference add event collision box, right? Here we have to say add on component begin overlap. But you have to select this first, then you can do like this, right? Select this, go to here and do right click, go to add event collision, add on component begin overlap. Getting it? Okay. Now here you will get the same option, other actor. Okay, so for other actor we have to do cast to third person,
Third person.
right? And light, I'm not able to get the direct reference for this. Okay, so what we have to do, just select the light and drag it to here. This time you have to drag the light,
Okay.
okay, and say what? Set, yes, visibility.
Visibility.
Set visibility. Set
Visibility.
visibility.
And this way.
Connect with this and say yes.
Yes.
Do compile
Save.
and just save it. Go to in the label, but before, just you have to add this to here, as similar like you add the geometry objects or the any actors from the content browser. So similarly, you are going to use this script blueprint class as like actors. Where is my actor here? Just check the player. This is my player. It should run from here. Okay, go to file, play, and check whether it is working or not. Yes, now it's working. But again, we have to create another node for
This.
end overlay.
And
Right? So here also you have to do the same things, but the problem is not problem. Okay, here we have to add the same like select this first, and here just do add collision and end overlap. Again say other actor and cast to third party, no, third person. Third person, right? And this light, drag it to here, just connect with another node, that is set visibility. Connect with this, to compile and just save it, right? Go to here and say play. That's working. But this time you can use this house or this home multiple times. This is my blueprint, right? Again use it here. To drag. Okay, do play and check whether your like script is working or not. See, it is happening. Again, but okay, go to here, check, yes, working. So you understood now. This time I have created blueprint class, means here I can replicate of my blueprint again and again. I can use anywhere. In another level also you want to use, you can use this blueprint, right? Got it? Okay, so great. So I hope everyone is clear about
yes, sir.
two different
Yes.
blueprints. Okay, so it comes in the basics of blueprints, right? And next we will see event tick
When begin.
and event begin play.
Okay. Different between event play and event.
Yes. So okay.